Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to another vlog. If this is your first time coming across my channel, my name is Rita. I decided to start this vlog here because honestly, I don't have any plans or any direction or any script for this vlog. I just want to get out of my head and create. It's a new month. Happy new month if you're into that. One of my resolutions for this month is not to overthink things. So act immediately on ideas, do what I need to do without overthinking it. And I'm starting with this vlog. You know, I don't want to be caught up in indecision fatigue that will spiral into inconsistency. And just to start the month on a high note, doing stuff, checking the box, doing, moving, and doing things basically. Yes, I'm up here. This is my favorite spot to be in. Currently, I'm trying to take in some sun because it's winter now and inside of the house usually gets cold. So sometimes I like to come out and just take the sun and just thaw a bit. Yeah, don't worry, the sun is not as harsh as it looks. Winter sun is just deceptive like that, but it works. At least I get to feel a little bit of warmth before I go back inside. But yeah, welcome to a new vlog. I hope this vlog makes sense. I hope it has a direction. Guess you'll find guess you'll find out. this one. The views.
So, guys, I haven't read like a book in, okay, I'm thinking about it so you have an idea of how long it's been. I mean, I read like articles I find interesting online on my phone, but like physical book, because I'm a physical book girly, right? So I love to read. I used to love to read. I won't say I no longer love to read, but it's a habit that I had stopped for a long while now. I have books that I've not cracked open ever since I bought them, and it's been over a year. That's how serious it is. And I can blame it on a lot of things. Um, I've been in survival mode for a very long time, and so it has made me neglect a lot of fun things I would love to do, or things I would love, or things I love doing when I feel like I am settled, stable. And it made me think of how, you know, life is in phases and you can be different people in different seasons of your life, you know. And you can be in a season of your life where you miss who you used to be, or the things that kept you going in the former seasons. And you kind of start questioning whether, are you falling behind? Are you okay? Who are you? Are you serious with your life? A lot of questions. And maybe that's why I picked up reading again, because it's July, it's the half of the month, and I've been thinking on a lot of things. I mean, it's customary or a habit to evaluate your life or your goals by the half of the year. Everyone is doing it. And even if you don't want to do it, something will call you to kind of check and be like, oh, you said you're going to do this at the beginning of the year. Are you still doing it? And all of that. So I felt like that in the beginning of this month. And I was like, what do I need to do more of? Especially because, like I said, I've been in survival mode, and it has made me not know what I'm doing anymore. In fact, at the beginning of this year, I decided not to do a 2026 vision board or goal. I decided to take my year 1 month at a time. And so far, so good. It has helped me. And I think it has worked for me because of the phase of life I am in, or the season of life I am in right now. And so it requires me to slow down, take things gradually, Also because there aren't a lot of certainties in my life right now. So I must have to adjust, readjust, adapt, readapt. So even as I plan my life, I don't plan it with so much, I don't hold on to it a lot, you know. I always keep an open mind and try to like look at ways to adapt, if that makes sense.
So, in terms of like my July goals, two things are important to me: my mental state and movement, like two M's, right? So, I want to prioritize movement this year, so more walks, going out to take a walk. Since winter started, I've just been very lazy, and the weather also doesn't help because very early in the mornings it's very cold. Nobody wants to leave the warmth of their bed to go out. But yeah, people do it. Some people do it because either they have to go to work or they have developed the mental discipline to keep doing the things that are good for them, even though things around do not encourage you. So that's also where the mental work comes in because I think this month and going forward to the end of the year, I want to build a system that would um, hold me up, like a system around my core that would support me in becoming a better person. January till June, I've just been winging it. I've just been going with the flow, which has its advantages. But I want to look at building systems around things that would hold me up. Like I said, things that would ground me, things that would build me more, especially my mind. So, articles. I've read a lot, by the way, so far since July. Oh my God, Substack is that babe. Substack is that babe. I've read some interesting articles on Substack. I'm going to share them here on the screen. And just getting back into reading, intentional reading, is something I think I want to do more. You know, you guys saw me reading earlier, and I can't even begin to explain how hard it was for me to finish the chapter one of that book. It was an indication that, oh my God, girl, you're slacking, especially because I'm someone that would read physical books, right? I would read like two books, sometimes three in a month, you know? And I think um, a big part of that speaks of my mental capacity, tenacity, and discipline. And it needs to be rectified. It does need to be rectified. So I don't know what will happen in August, but I know that for July, this is what I want to do: movements, taking walks, stretches at home on days that I cannot be able to take walks outside, mat exercises, things like that. So, yeah, I'm keeping it simple, but very, very, very heavy. That's basically it for the month of July. I'm so grateful for the past half of the year. I have a lot to be grateful for. I'm not even gonna lie. Can we do better? Yes, but I would not neglect the fact that the last half of the year was also pretty good. There are things I would have wanted to have happened that didn't happen, but the things that have happened are not entirely bad for me. So I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, I'm lost for words now. So still on appraisal, right? I'm trying to make my first meal of the day. Butter bean curry. I'm gonna have it with rice because what is Sunday without rice? What is Sunday without Sunday rice? You know? Yeah, I'm African like that. Anyways, still on appraisal. At the beginning of this year, my first video was, "Hi guys, I'm starting a new YouTube channel. I'm starting a YouTube channel, and the reason why I'm starting this channel is so that I can overcome the fear of being seen and perceived." Guess what? 11 videos later, here we are. I mean, 12 if we are counting this one, but I've not published it. But 11 videos later, I did that. I did that. And you know why I appreciate it a lot? I appreciate it a lot because the process it takes from filming to editing and then watching it and still going ahead to post it for someone who has the fear of being seen and perceived, that's a lot. That's a lot. 11 videos is really a lot. A lot. And what do they call it again? Exposure therapy. Yes, that is on exposure therapy. I love that for me. I love that for me. And it's not about like making the videos aesthetically pleasing, or I mean the thoughts go into, recording these vlogs and filming them. But I don't let like things hinder me. I mean, at some point, I mean, two vlogs back, I was saying how I wasn't creating content because I felt like I had a boring life. I mean, that was an obstacle, right? But I overcame it. And it's something that I count as growth and I count as success in my books. So, yeah, the last half of the year wasn't so bad at all. Wasn't so bad at all. I'm done with the meal prep and I'm running water. I need hot water because it's really cold and I need to keep my hands warm. Or if I need to wash anything, I need the water to be already hot. But yeah, I'll go ahead and make my food and then enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Um, I think one thing I feel like this is interfering with this. Let me repeat what I said again, in just in case. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm done with the meal prep. I want to go ahead and make food. But before I go, I just want to say if you're someone that overthinks or you have this, um, you are someone that self sabotages a lot, from the things I've been able to talk myself out of in the past, yeah, in the past months, in the past 6 months, I would say get out of your head. You can do hard things. Don't overthink it. It's not as big as you are thinking it. You know, I've looked at how I've stepped out of my head to do things when I didn't feel like it, when I was afraid, when I felt like, is this what I should be doing? I'll do it anyway, you know, all of that. And looking back, I don't regret anyone. In fact, it makes me wonder, what if I didn't get out of my head? Like, I see it clearly how I would have jeopardized my opportunities, my goals, and just the other little things in my life that I had. I need lights, more lights. I need more lights. So I think of how I would have jeopardized a lot of things if I didn't go ahead to do it, no matter how uncomfortable I feel, no matter how unprepared I felt, no matter how scary it felt, just going ahead to do it. Get out of your head, do it. You can do hard things. It's not as big as you think it's not as enormous. You are capable. And even if you are not capable now, begin with what you can or where you can. And I'm not saying it based off of my YouTube videos, or just my YouTube videos. I'm saying it based off of the other things that I've been able to achieve in this year that I never thought were possible, because I felt like I'm not ready yet, it's not time, or oh my God, how dare I think this big, dream this big, think this thing. How am I going to sustain it? That's another thing. Because you tend to think of the long term, but sometimes all you need is that one step that starts it. And the next day, the next step, you know, that is required for that day, you know, and, you know, you keep winning, you keep doing, and it keeps falling into place. So, yeah, those are my last words while I continue cooking. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and see you in my next one. And I hope the rest of the year is kinder to us, more opportunities, more access, more ease, whatever it is that you need, I wish it for you. And yeah, we will have cause to rejoice at the end of the year while trusting the process and being involved in the process. Okay, bye. Signing out.